Oh boy, this one is going to be controversial. So, diet and mental health, are they linked? Now, I'm not professional, I'm only speaking from personal experience, and I would say yes, it does. Now, I did what's called carnivore diet, which is basically just animal products, water and sea salt. I listened to a video from Jordan Peterson where he's explaining the diet that he and his daughter did. His daughter had a lot of autoimmune issues and severe anxiety and depression, and cured herself of it. First I thought, just eating meat for carnivore, we've been taught complete opposite for the last 50-60 years. So as I got more into it, started researching more, came across more and more people in the medical field who explained it a bit more in depth and what it actually meant and how it worked. So I initially set myself a challenge of just doing 30 days. And it was just basically beef, butter, bacon, eggs, salt and water. And within the first 2 weeks, I personally started to notice a dramatic difference. Now, as I said in the previous video about building tools and putting them in your tool belt, this for me was kind of like the final missing piece. It's diet. Now, the more I've researched into it, diet plays a huge role in our mental health. Now, it classes the standard Western diet, which is mainly high processed, high sugar foods, which is basically just all crap really. You know, it's just food produced for the masses as cheaply as possible. It's caused or helped contribute, should I say, towards a massive mental health crisis. Now, this includes anything from highly processed seed oils like your vegetable oils, corn oil, safflower oil, all that type of stuff. We were never designed to eat that stuff. If you read into the history of how it was invented and how Crisco, an American company, took a byproduct from machine lubricants and used it to sell to the masses. It's all there online for you to research. And then sugar, high, fat was demonized and was told to eat more sugar, and sugar's sweet. It does absolutely nothing for us, it just causes nothing but diabetes, disease, overweight, all that type of stuff. And then also highly processed foods that you get from your supermarket, convenience foods, all that type of stuff. You know, when you read on a label now, you've absolutely no idea what half the ingredients are. So if you've no idea what the ingredients are, why the fuck are you eating them? You know, it's crass, but it is what it is. So I went full hog, went full carnivore diet, as they call it. I ate beef, butter, bacon and eggs, and I sometimes add some chicken thighs. So you want high fat, high protein foods, zero or to close to zero carbohydrates as possible. And that's where you take your salt for your electrolytes and plenty of water. Now, I'm no expert. I can only speak from my own personal experience, but I have listened to a lot of experts. And if it's some research you want to do into yourself, I'd advise you go to YouTube channels like Dr. Ken Berry, Dr. Anthony Chaffee, you have Dr. Shawn Baker, and a little bit more controversial, who started to add more fruits into his animal-based diet, is Dr. Paul Saladeno. They're all on YouTube, very prominent, been there for years, and they practice what they preach. They do this for a living, you know. Like I say, it's very controversial. I probably get a lot of people disagreeing with me in the comments, or from what they've been taught over the years. I mean, you're going to get attacked by ordinary people, who've been taught the entire life that fat's bad for you, and cholesterol and heart disease and all this bollocks, which the more you research into it and where all these studies came from, turns out to be a complete and utter load of shit. Then there's the vegan side, very militant vegans who are going to attack you, and they've attacked me. But after experiencing anxiety and depression to the severe limits that I did, I couldn't give a shit, you know. Unless you've walked a mile in my shoes, keep your opinion to yourself. You do you, I will do me. I'm not going to tell you how to eat, don't tell me how to eat. So, if you're interested, do some research, or just I'm going to try it. My initial trial was 30 days. I then pushed the 30 days because I felt so good, up to 90 days. And I'm just coming towards the end of my 90-day trial. And so now I'm looking more into, right, where do I go from here? It was just that missing key for me, and it may be for you. I'll explain the science behind it in a moment. So now I'm thinking of maybe introducing some fruits back in, to some bit lower carbohydrates, a bit more healthy and things like that. Some people who I've researched have been doing the carnivore diet, just eating meat, salt and water for 5 years and are absolutely thriving. But it's everybody's individual, we're all different. So what's the basis behind the carnivore diet, or elimination diet as some call it? We all know that your stomach, your digestive system, is classed as your second brain, and your brain and your second brain play a big role with each other. So the healthier your digestive and stomach system is, the healthier your brain is. So what you're doing is you're going onto the basic food that our ancestors used to eat, which we used to hunt megafauna, mainly animals, you know, mostly animals and fat, and even some indigenous tribes now still do that to this day. You know, they'll eat everything from nose to tail. I don't discriminate, I'll eat anything. So what it does is it gives your digestive system a chance to rest and digest. I'm sure you've heard that phrase before. And it heals itself. It starts to heal all my stomach issues, IBS symptoms, acid reflux, all completely gone. Aches and pains started to disappear. You know, coincidence? Who knows? But when you listen to other people who've done the diet, the thousands of people who've got videos out there, all experiencing the same things. I would advise you listen to Michaela Peterson's TED Talk that was banned, where she explained how she came to her conclusions and what she did, and she experimented on herself. You'll find it on YouTube. It's very easy. So like I say, it's a very controversial subject. I don't give a shit. If this information out there helps just one person, they try it. Try it for 30 days. It ain't gonna kill you. You're not gonna have an heart attack in 30 days or 60 days, you know. It's like clean living, no drinking, no smoking, no sugar, no seed oils, all the crap that was just pushed on us constantly to keep us all placated over the years. It's worth a try. So this is a short, very simple video. Maybe I'll take it on board, maybe I won't, but the information's out there if you really want to look for it. So I'll see you on the next one, and that's it for this episode of Mental Health Mondays, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.